Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Nashville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. The 1st down there on a pickup of 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Successfully, and it's a 1st down. handoff. It's Mixon. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Stroud gonna set up the throw. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Here's 2nd and 6. A second effort, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown Titans. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the fight. Second down and 3. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, Stroud. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. Backs to the first tight end, taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now a 3rd and 2. Motion man is Hyatt. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Herbert to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Colts. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And a mark him down beyond the 30.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Stroud. He's going to tuck it in, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Indy. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's Mixon. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Titans. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Herbert. Shaheed with the catch. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch, but got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of the... Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. On play action, Stroud. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On the ground, it's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man is Hamler. He's got it. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion. Now Mixon.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And here we go, 4th and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have the sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now, 2nd and goal. Now, Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They continue to be the hottest team in the